Jock's making a prawn cocktail? Yes, I am. And you know what? This classic I've made even better. You ready?
Yes.
Okay, we're gonna start with a little guacamole. There's always avocado in a prawn cocktail, I find. So I'm gonna make a little sort of guacamole guy because when we're eating a prawn cocktail, I like to make it easy for people to eat the dish, right? That's kind of important for me. Avocado, everyone seems to struggle peeling avocados. Just like I did, take the stone out, and then I just go from the top and just peel it. And if you've got a ripe avocado, the skin should just peel off. Now, if it doesn't, your avocado's not ripe. Loz, do you have trouble peeling avocados?
I don't peel avocados.
Do you have someone to do it for you?
Mm-hmm. A live-in.
Interesting.
Mm-hmm.
A live-in butler guy.
Good-looking butler guy.
Okay, now I want to cut my avocado quite small. So get your knife, slice all the way through, slice the other way. Nice and small. I'm going about sort of ½ centimetre dice, roughly. We turn it around and we dice. Into a bowl. I've got way too much guacamole here. You know what that means?
Yep.
Snack time. Now, I'm going to go just with some chives instead of onions. So that's going to give me that sort of oniony flavour without it being overpowering. Finely chop your chives. Nice sharp knife. You'll see that they're slicing and they're not bruising at all. Believe me, a sharp knife will change everything. Okay, lime. So we want some zest going on. We want a whole lime zest in here because we want it to be punchy and delicious. Bit of exercise. So whole lime zest and a whole lime. And then we want to season it, right? I'm using white pepper. It's just better all round in a salad, the white pepper. So all we got to do now is just give this a little mix around. Okay, so lettuce. I'm using baby James. You could use baby Cos. You could use iceberg cups if you wanted. I just think these are sort of the perfect size for a prawn, right? If you look at it. Yeah, makes sense, right? Less work for you. We want a little bit of dressing, some extra virgin olive oil, and some salt, and then a little squeeze of lemon juice. Next up, prawns. Now, peeling prawns couldn't be easier. Take the head off, keep the heads. You're gonna get a delicious soup, broth, stock out of that. And then just start from the tail and just peel. And you'll see you've got one band that's peeled all the way down. And then simply break the shell at the base, at the belly, and then it will just come off in one. Wonderful. Then the tail, do the same thing, go either side and just break. You'll hear it break, and you can just pull out your tail really gently because there's a good dollop of meat in there. And we're just going to nib the end. Again, keep that with the heads and the shells for a beautiful stock or a broth later on. If there's a push out in there, pick it out. There isn't one in this because it came out with the head, so we're laughing. So, once you've peeled a load of prawns, is just have a look at your best looking prawns for presentation. And then the rest of the prawns, I'm gonna cut into chunks. Now, again, I've spoken about it before, but it's like I want people to enjoy eating this prawn cocktail. I want it to be easy for them to eat. So I'm cutting it up into sort of centimetre sized lumps of prawn, okay? Not too big, not too small. You can be real quick with this. It doesn't have to be exact. It doesn't matter. Okay. Salmon caviar. Yeah. Special occasion. Why not? Give it a big spoonful. Now, I've got some fennel kicking around the house. Some of that aniseedy flavour brings a really nice sort of freshness to a prawn cocktail. I don't want massive amount of it. So we're just going to give it a quick chop chop. Okay, that goes in. Now, the prawns that are on the outside are really just going to be sort of seasoned lemon juice, much the same as we did with the salad. Some salt, some white pepper, some extra virgin olive oil. Yum. So give them a little dress. And the other thing is, by doing this and setting them on your cutting board, they have a chance just to drain before they sit in the glass, and that way they won't smudge up your glass. Okay, cocktail sauce. I love a cocktail sauce, right? Think about how much sauce you need, right? Like, if you make extra of this, you can just pop it in the fridge. It will last for a couple of weeks. That's the beauty of it. Tomato ketchup. Paprika, essential. You need it in your prawn cocktail. I'm gonna do about half a teaspoon there. Hot sauce. I've got a fermented hot sauce that I made. Loz loves hot sauce. Horseradish. I'm gonna add quite a lot of this because it's like a creamed horseradish. Some armagnac, good splosh, good quality armagnac too. And then some lemon juice. All right, let's bring this together. I might use a whisk, hey? That's better. Now just have a look at the consistency of it. It's loose, it's not as thick as our mayonnaise is, but it can't be too runny. If it's too runny, it's not gonna hold everything together. So you just gotta be careful how much armagnac and how much lemon juice you put in there. Otherwise you'll end up having it too loose and it won't stick all the prawns together. Oh, it's spicy. Just like me. Okay, now I'm gonna add some of my cocktail sauce into the prawns. Don't go crazy, just enough to bind them and stick them together. So this goes in our glass first. Don't be stingy, all right? You're giving someone a prawn cocktail, give them a prawn cocktail. Okay, now we go with our lettuce. Get our guacamole and just add a smearing of it onto the lettuce cups. The idea here is that your guests will grab one of the prawns that are hanging off the edge of the glass. They'll put it in one of these little lettuce cups with the guacamole and they'll eat that together. And then at the end, they'll be able to tuck into all that prawn and cocktail sauce at the end. Are we digging it?
Oh yeah.
Okay, so what I want to do is just add a little line of sauce in the cup as well, ready for the prawns. Then we want to stack these on the edge of the cup, right? Look at that. And then we're going to add our prawns. Remember, these have been seasoned, dressed beautifully. That is a classic recipe, done better. Thinking of your guests as well so they don't get it all over themselves. It's a joy to eat. It's a classic. What more do you want? Thanks for watching. And if you liked that, please click subscribe because there's plenty more where that came from. Also, if there's a recipe that you actually want to see me make, chuck it in the comments below and we'll get around to it. Thanks for watching.